you go to our site, we did update our site, which is ventures-tokenmetrics.com. Then click on portfolio. You can see our funds portfolio companies. So these are the ones we've invested in. All early stage. Most of them are under then anywhere from 7 to 40 million valuation. But these, so to kind of walk you through the list. So we've got MetaMirror. It's basically a Web3 identity play. So this is MetaMirror. It's basically Web3 identity play. So you guys can kind of check that out. They're building on Oasis Rose. They'll also support Ethereum. We met them at ETH Denver. Then we've got Bandit. This is basically an NFT aggregator and manage NFTs across different chains. He's based in India. Also met them at ETH Denver. Then we've got Wallchain. This is basically, it's an MEV production protocol. Definitely worth keeping an eye on this one. Then we've got Dolomite. This is basically a Rivers platform on Arbitrum. They announced the list of investors recently. And there you got Tokenmetrics. Smooth. So they actually changed the website. Basically, go on to say Smooth is a high-performance module that enhances the TPS of Layer 2. And that changed up to 5 times. Definitely check that out. Then we've got Airstack, Web3 data APIs for builders. They've also added AI to this. So basically using GPT to write natural language queries for on-chain data. So this is designed for developers. Blocklist is a WASM-based verifiable serverless platform. This is one of the projects that's kind of tough to explain to non-developers because it's a very technical project, but it's basically an infrastructure play. I could explain it in one word, because even myself, I also get confused sometimes or forget exactly what they do. But it's kind of like an SDK for Web3 developers for infrastructure. It kind of give you all kinds of things you would need as a developer, from adding ZK to your apps to oracles and other stuff. Worth keeping an eye on this. We've got Novus, the one I talked about this launching, the world's first DeFi lease, on up to 3 times more assets than your equity. So it basically lets you borrow without having to over collateralize your assets. So very, very innovative. It was incubated in Nextel, and there we are, Tokenmetrics Ventures. Million, the secure processing layer of Web3, very, very technical project for secure processing. Airchains, simplifying blockchain, deploying seconds. It basically lets anybody launch their own blockchain node, basically, or app chains. So if you want to, for example, launch a chain and deploy your own blockchain with ease using a highly tailored app chains. So whether it's an L1 and L2, different with checking, and we're also here on the list of Tokenmetrics Ventures. So Nibiru, a DeFi hub ushering in the next era of money. This is basically perpetual trading on Cosmos. And then this is the list of investors we should also be on here. But yeah, these are all the different projects. Honestly, very, very early stage, which means very, very risky. But we're optimistic, but also biased. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, we have even more content for you at Tokenmetrics. Get there using the link down below.